We're going to get into the next live technical analysis. Solana SOL. Hand it over to Crypto Papi.
All right, we have Solana paired with the US dollar. Weekly time frame data is coming in from Coinbase. So to pop right into most recent price action, looks like my Fibonacci, my one movement is drawn here from March 18th, 2024. The zero movement, our swing low, is here March 31st, 2025. And we just have it extended out to the right. So this looks great. Just, I get that we're super compressed in this Fibonacci, but that's great price action. Let me break out the measuring tool. From swing low to swing high is about a 200% price range where we're in, I guess. So it's not very tight. It's not a super tight price range. So with it being a 200% price range, you could see here, came up to the one movement, came back down, stair step down slightly all the way to the 236, came up to the 786, which you like to see, came down again, found a little support / resistance on the 618 for a second, came below it, went above it, fell all the way back down to the 236 before starting to move up to the upside. And you could see right there where we find some resistance right at our 618 here. Break above it, not quite to the 786, come below it, start to break above it, make our one movement, overpass our one movement, which was the previous high, create some new all-time highs here. You could see that Solana went all the way just shy of $300 per coin before coming down to the downside. And then what did we do? We came to the 786, found a little resistance, bounced off of it, bounced off of the one movement before getting rejected back down, came back down to the 618, found some support before trying to bounce up to the upside, didn't quite make it to the 786 before melting all the way down to the 236. That couldn't stop Solana. It was a falling knife. Nobody could catch it. It was cutting everybody's fingers. Made the zero movement before bouncing off of the zero movement all the way up from the zero to the 786, which is a crazy, beautiful movement. Quite insane. Just remember this movement with the past couple of coins we talked about, right? The zero movement down at the bottom went all the way to the 786, and on the previous coins that was anywhere between 150% to 255%. Beautiful movement. So went all the way from the zero movement to the 786 before getting rejected down, came all the way back down to the 236. But what did that do? We had our low, we had a higher low, and we didn't quite make a higher high before rejecting all the way back down to our 236. So what happened here with this movement? I would confidently say we're probably going to plug in again. And if these don't hold up, right, we had our high, we had our all-time high. So we had a high with our zero movement right here back in early 2024. So we had our all-time high. We had created a higher high, and then our current all-time high, which was a higher high than that. So if we have our high, lower high, we're probably going to plug in a lower high, a higher low, I should say. So it looks like we could definitely make a nice movement to the upside with Solana. So from current price to the zero movement is about 30%, 31% movement to the downside. But Solana, unlike a couple of coins that we've covered already, there's a lot more room to the downside, because to our zero movement being that 31%, 30%, puts us at about $95 per coin. So we could definitely go a lot lower than that with Solana. But from current price to our 618, now let's look at the upside. We have 21%. At the 618, the 786, we have 35%. To our one movement, we have 52%. Then to our 618 Fibonacci level, 100% movement to the upside. But that would definitely just about break our all-time high, the all-time high on the coin, and definitely put us into price discovery mode. But you could see here, we have potentially 105% movement to the upside on Solana with, I would definitely say, the risk to reward for Solana isn't quite there to where I would invest in it. I wouldn't invest in Solana regardless, but the risk reward setup on Solana, we're doing technical analysis on this right now, I would just say isn't there. I mean, if you would ladder in your buys, definitely, not financial advice, but it looks like over here, right? Let's plot some horizontal rays because Jonathan likes receipts. Horizontal rays. So if I was buying, I would definitely obviously have one at the zero movement. I'm not going to plot a horizontal ray there, but just where my eyes take me here, I'm looking at the bottom of that red candle body there, and I'm going to plot it. So the bottom of this red candle body here, December 11th, 2023, that's where I would have a buy limit, not financial advice. Next one, I'm looking at the top of that green wick here on November 6th, 2023. I'd have a buy limit there. And I would definitely have a buy limit lower, possibly if we're going back in time to look over here. Let me just plot one more. I'm looking at the bottom of this red candle body here from June 6, 2022, and just have that plotted out. But realistically, if we broke below our $55 horizontal ray from back here in late 2023, if we broke below that, Jesus, I don't know where Solana would go. We would have to go back, look super far back, but not financial advice. This is just for entertainment. If I would buy Solana, the setup would be these horizontal rays here for my buy limits, probably about 10% of my overall money that I would want to put in would be here at $70.85. Then say another then I would put about 15% at $55.58. So that's 25%, and I would save the remaining 75% for, a black swan event if you had a wick come all the way down here to $31.67. But again, if it comes down that far, I would be a little hesitant where Solana could potentially go to the downside. And then the whole market, where would we be at that point? You know what I mean? Somewhere where we don't want to be. But that's it for Solana. That's my analysis on Solana. Passing it back to the man.
That was that for Solana SOL. I know there's a lot of people that love Solana. As you could tell from the setup, not financial advice, the risk to reward ratio is probably not there. If you're looking to multiply your money more than once, I don't think from what I saw in the technical analysis, it's probably not there. But if you're already in Solana, you buy low, not financial advice. But if I was in that position, I would wait a little longer to see where it goes. Anyways, that was Solana.